Happy Saturday, friends. I am so excited to have a little Saturday vlog with you, and I am also very disappointed because my car is giving me problems. Yesterday, coming home from our volleyball game, it was just idling weird, and my check engine light was kind of like flashing, but it's yellow, so apparently that's not a big deal. And I googled my symptoms of my car, and apparently it can be something as simple as a spark plug all the way up to like your catalytic converter failing. So let's hope for the cheap. But if you were around when I was dealing with the temperature problem in my car, that was like $600, $800, I don't even remember, but something ridiculous to just change the temperature gauge in my car. I'm only hoping for the best. But anyways, we are at yoga now. I'm doing my normal 2 classes. Today's just like a flow, but they have a little bit of weights included in it, but it's not like a yoga sculpt class. Yoga sculpt class is like 90 degrees and they want to like get your cardio and your heart rate up, as well as doing like weights and sometimes like bands. Whereas this is like, you've got your 15-pound weights and you're doing like a goblet squat or something. It's kind of just like a teacher-led workout class, but with some yoga thrown in. Not my ideal class, honestly, but I just like these 2 slots in the morning. The 7:15 to 8 class and then the 8 to 9 class is just great for my Saturday schedule, my Saturday life. But then I have to go and I'm going to swap cars with my mom. Luckily, the shaking noise that was happening yesterday on my way back from volleyball did not happen on my way to yoga. The check engine light, is still on, but it's not blinking. Yesterday it was blinking and I was worried. And the parking brake thing, that's also a problem. The parking brake is never on. So I don't know what's happening in this car, but it's always just so expensive. I hate being an adult. And I really wanted to buy the cabinets for our laundry room this paycheck. And well, depending on how much this costs me, I don't think that's happening this paycheck. But I am very fortunate. I won't have to borrow a car or like get somebody to get me a ride to work every single day. My parents are both semi-retired. They don't work their normal jobs anymore, but now my mom does EMT stuff and my dad drives a bus because they both were retired for 2 months and then realized they couldn't sit home. I'll just borrow my mom's car and my mom can use my dad's car because he never really uses his car unless he goes fishing because he's just driving a bus everywhere, which is, good for me. Thank you, parents. Come on. Mom's car vibes. Still a Ford. My mom has an Explorer, my dad has an Expedition, and I have an Escape. And then there's my sister who has some sort of plug-in car. I'm pretty sure it's not a Ford of any type. So my dad thinks it's as simple as a spark plug because lucky for us, the engine doesn't appear to be overheating. So that kind of makes him think it's not the head gasket, but that's like the most extreme case scenario. Spark plug is like hundreds of dollars, gaskets like thousands. So we are at Ross, even though I guess maybe we should be saving money because who knows how much my car issues are going to cost. But Dan and I already planned on getting Chipotle for lunch today. So Ross, Chipotle. I've been wanting this hoodie for a long time and it's on clearance. I love a cropped hoodie, but they're always so expensive. Nobody wants to pay $30 for half the fabric. Look at the little chihuahua hanging out that window in the Chipotle lane. Does that mean there's like a nest under there? Disgusting! I personally always take my Chipotle bowl and flip it upside down and put it in another container because I never eat the whole thing anyways. And I feel like I can mix it easier when it's not in the Chipotle boat thing. So I'm going to eat. Dan is working on sanding the trim of that laundry room. And I don't know if we're going to paint the pocket door that separates the laundry part from the bathroom because I don't know if that actually comes out, but the actual doors themselves, eventually the plan is to do those white too. So then all of the trim in the house one day will be white. One day. I think we're gonna watch Julia. She's just so inspirational. Okay. We've eaten our lunch. I have my Valentine's Day bin and my March bin sitting out because I grabbed some clothes from my parents' house. I'm in the midst of moving all of my belongings from my parents' house and just sifting through the things that I want and the things that I don't. And honestly, a lot of my problem with my stuff that's at my parents' house is my book collection. I want to pick up a couple books every time I'm at my parents' house and then just read through them and decide if I'm really going to keep them or if I don't really care about them a lot, but I really like the storyline, if it's a cheap one that I could get on Kindle, or it's on Kindle Unlimited, which I pay for. Otherwise, I'm just going to start donating them to the little free libraries around my house, but after I've read them all one more time, just to make sure that I can get rid of that book. I don't buy books anymore unless I already have the entire series. So like Christine Feehan, I already have all of her books. So every time the new one comes out, I get another one. Cheryl and Kenyon, same thing. I already have all of her books. So when the new ones come out, I get one. Aragon, there was a new one that came out, Murtaugh, after like 10 years of no more new books in that series, and I was obsessed and had to have it. But I would like to just have books here that I have the entire series and then I've just been obsessed with forever. Twilight, I'm keeping you. I know some people, you know, they've donated their Twilight. When you go to thrift stores, there's just all the Twilight series in multiple copies, but that's okay. I love Twilight. But I was at my parents' house. I got my Shein package that's been sitting there for like 2 weeks. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's all earrings, a headband, and some volleyball stuff. This headband is absolutely adorable. We all know I have a lot of headbands. Like, here's our collection. I basically wear one every single day. So I don't feel bad by having a lot of beautiful, sparkly headbands. If you want any of the links, they're down below. So cute. It would have been good with an Easter outfit, but I didn't have it here. I think about the time that I had enough stuff in my cart to warrant a Shein purchase was the day that I'd been going through my earrings and I was looking for like certain ones, or I was getting rid of the ones that were kind of gross and crusty. And so I have a bunch of earrings in this order. So these ones are just cute little unicorn, I guess they're maybe Pegasi, because they have wings. I bought this for 2 reasons. There's a lot of stomping happening in my classroom, like just like to be disruptive. And it's not just one kid. One starts and another does. So I bought this to count the stomps, but then also for volleyball practice, I'm coaching 4th and 5th grade. So there's a lot of ball drops where it's just like that middle campfire. And so at practice, sometimes I'm like, okay, when we have 5, drops, we'll just run a line. Well, I lose track because I'm, coaching. So I figured this is like a little ring one. So you can just, okay, I'm gonna put on my pointer. So it's just a little ring that counts them. So then I'm excited. I'll let you guys know how it works out. Okay, I bought several of these. I'm only gonna show you one. They're supposed to help setting. I think we've got our bump down in volleyball pretty decently, but it's our setting that's the problem. So I believe by wearing these, it's supposed to help the girls get their hands in the right position. I will try it out and let you guys know how it is. I want to do a sensory bin with just a bunch of sparkly, shiny things. I don't have any kids that are overly stimulated by things that are shiny, so I bought this to do a sensory bin. Probably like a solid filler, and that's one of the items in it. This is like a play on the Barbie logo, but it just says, "Come on, teachers, let's go teach." Cute. The balloon dog is very popular right now, and this is just a little balloon dog keychain. These are some lips earrings. I don't spend a lot of money on earrings. These are some sparkly butterflies. These are some big smiley face keychains. But it's a blue glitter with just a pink smiley face on it. Earring, same thing, but these are the pink. So yeah, blue, pink. Where we go camping over the summer, they are very turtle themed, and I threw away a pair of my turtle earrings, so I got these to replace them. They're just like a gemstone in the middle of a turtle. Another one of those sparkly things. Some rainbow fish earrings. This is supposed to be for your sink drain, so I thought that would be cute. A pair of sun earrings. We're talking about the seasons and the weather right now for unique learning systems, so I'll probably honestly wear those on Monday. And then just one clothing item that was on the flash sale, which means they're starting to get rid of it. It's basically like the corset pattern front, but it's not really a corset. It's just a solid piece of fabric. And I'm really into florals right now. And I'm very pleasantly surprised that this is long enough, because often the Shein stuff is just like not long enough. Okay, this is a large. Generally, I'm a large in most Shein shirts. Yeah, so I mean, that's fine. a little pair of high-waist jean shorts, and that'll be a super cute outfit. And well, since we're in here, we might as well clean up the little beauty area. So put my Shein things away, unpack the earrings, put them away, and then put the headbands, clips, stuff like that back where they belong, because this is all just my hair stuff. Honestly, I come home and I sit in this chair right in front of here and I take the stuff off, and I don't usually put it back. So I should. Here's our before. And this is much better. This is actually a desk cover for like a computer, but I put it on there because it was cheap and it was cute. And makeup spills. It happens. It does. These are the setting powders that I'm trying to work through to figure out which ones I want and which ones I can get rid of. I can't even remember the last time I did like an actual loose powder, but then when I know the minute I get rid of it, then I would want it. So we're still deciding. Yeah, looking pretty good over here. So I'm working on my laundry. So clean laundry. I put my empty hangers in a bin like this, and this is just how I carry it up the stairs. These little home goods bags. And this is my dirty laundry pile. It's excessive, but that's because we haven't had laundry in 3 weeks because Dan's been playing around with the laundry room. But it's now good to go. I finished this ages ago, but I'm going to use it to make another coffee. Also, I think it's hilarious watching the TikToks of people who have these and don't realize that they have to take the plastic off the filter. And so it just looks like it's clean forever. Obviously, I need a new one, and I just haven't gotten around to buying a new one. Shocking. So my current favorite is cold brew, but not actually this birthday cake flavor because it meshes really badly with this Chobani white chocolate raspberry. Is delicious, but the birthday cake and that together is not a good mix. So I wish I had normal cold brew, but I'm just making myself finish this up. Dan's been painting. And he actually did decide to prime the door, which is good because I prefer white over the natural wood. And we did a white trim in here, so it all will match perfectly. And I really wanted to buy the cabinets this paycheck to go here, but unless my car problem is a cheap fix, it's gonna be a while. Dinner of champions. Love this mac and cheese and a couple brats. I prefer without the bun, honestly. Cheese brats. Cheyenne is not happy that I went out here without her, but she can't behave herself. Happy Sunday, y'all. Just got back from a lovely Walmart trip. It's 70-some degrees though. I'm gonna make myself a lemonade. I'm making one right now with my squeezer. Then I'm just gonna go sit out on the porch and read for a while because it's supposed to be rainy for the next couple of days, and that's disappointing. Like, that is just so satisfying. The nice thing about this is all these pieces come off and you just throw it in the dishwasher.
obviously I get some of the seeds and chunks off. I like to use my Starbucks cup because then I can look at the lines. So I use 2 lemons, and then I just do water all the way up to here, and then I do ice. This sounds terrifying, but 1/4 of a cup of sugar. But guys, I don't know, it's just like the fair. Delicious! Oops.